and gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
How about it, you creep, you lunatic?
Okay, y'all, just breaking news. Breaking news just came in. The Raiders have signed Jacoby Myers, wide receiver from New England, and it's reported to be a 3-year deal with $33 million and $21 million guaranteed. Yes, indeed. We got our number 2 wide receiver to go with Devontae Adams. Jacoby Myers is now agreed to verbally to be a Las Vegas Raider. Like I said, he was formerly of New England. Now he is with us as our number 2 wide receiver. This just came in. I just started this damn podcast for that shit. So Jacoby Myers, former New England Patriot wide receiver, is agreeing to terms with the Las Vegas Raiders on a 3-year deal for $33 million with $21 million guaranteed. There it is. Happy day 2 of legal tampering, everybody. What's the deal? Shout out Raider Nation, man. Hey, we start off the morning great. You know what I mean? We start off great with it. You feel me? Shit. I can't, hey, we needed a number 2. I know they wanted to bring Mac Hollins back, but they did what they did, man. I don't know how you guys feel about Jacoby Myers, man. How y'all feel about that move? Shit, let me see. I'm not really, because I know he came out of North Carolina State a few years back. I don't really keep track on other teams, but he was solid this past season. You know what I mean? He played in 14 games. He had 67 receptions for 804 yards with a 12-yard average with 6 TDs. Man, I'll take that as a number 2. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's solid. That's solid. They went out there, and I didn't expect that. I did not expect Jacoby Myers. I was hoping Lazard, because I heard Lazard, and that might have been the case, because I heard the Jets are actively trying to get a deal done with Alan Lazard of the of Green Bay. And they said, but there's another team, and they never mentioned the second team, you know what I mean, that was trying to get his services as well. And I thought, well, maybe it could be the Raiders trying to get Lazard, you know what I mean? But maybe that Lazard and the Jets thing is going to happen, so the Raiders moved on to someone else. Bam. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I heard this morning that the Jets were actively trying to get a deal done with Lazard, Alan Lazard of Green Bay, but there was a second team that was involved in trying to get him as well, but they never mentioned the name of that team. So I was assuming, because I know that there's things going out there about the Raiders looking at wide receivers, but I just did not know who. I was hoping Lazard, because Lazard was one of the free agents that I was hoping the Raiders would at least take a look at, because I like his size and what he can bring to the table in the red zone. But I will take Jacoby Myers. You know what I mean? 6'2" wide receiver. He's not really too long in the tooth. The dude is only 26 years old. So you still young with it, and you can add a complimentary piece to Devontae Adams. There you go. There you go. So how you guys feeling about this move? Matter of fact, before we even get to it, man, shout out to the chat, man. The world's most dangerous chat, man. We get up this morning, right before we go live, bruh. We get breaking news, man. How about that? Hey, that's y'all, because y'all bringing good luck to this channel, man. Hey, I need some rabbit's feet. I need a 4-leaf clover and a horseshoe. And then we'll be good. You know what I mean? Hopefully we make. I don't expect any more major moves coming, to be honest with you, but I'll break it down to you in a minute. Just 1 second. Ozzy, what's the deal, man? Salute to you. NorCal Raider, Jesse in the house. Man, what is the deal, man? We in here thick today. Day 2, y'all. Eugene Powell, what is the deal, man? Good morning to you, my brother. Thank you for being here. All is the boss with the sauce. Alfredo, boy. What's the deal, man? Hey, we in this bitch. It's jumping off already. B. Al, what is the deal, my brother? Thank you for being here this morning. Sean Johnson, what is the deal, my dude? Top of the morning to you, my brother. It's good to see all y'all. Jorge C., good morning to you as well. Yes, sir, we in this BIH. I am the Bay. What is the deal, bruh? Yes, indeed, man. We broke that news, man, for real. That shit just hit my phone, too. That's why I stopped the countdown and jumped on this bitch. Man, I was like, what? Yes, 3 years, 33 million, 21 million guaranteed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Willie Wayne, what is the deal, man? Good morning to you. Go ahead and y'all hit me up and let me know how you feel about that. My guy, P. Steve in the house. What's good with you, my guy? Thank you for being here, man. Are you off work? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. You do that graveyard. Yeah, I got off at 5, bro. I'm right there with you. For real. John Raider, what's the deal, man? Salute to you, my brother, for real. Willie Wayne. Let's see. Make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. I am the Bay. Willie Wayne. Gabby, what's up, Gabby? How you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning, girl. I hope all is well with you. I hope anything that you face, you conquer. You know what I mean? It's all love with you, Miss Lady. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Let me see who else we got in here. I think that might just... Milka Beansy, my dude. Salute to you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, JB in the house, man, on the good foot, for real. Yes, sir. Who else we got in here? D-Mag, what is the deal, man? Good morning to you. That's a good sign. Okay. We got somebody that like to... I believe that's a good signing too, man. Yeah, I think they're going to go more deep, but what I think... Here, I'm going to let you guys know what I'm thinking of right now because of the money that we only have left. Sasano Crowder, what's the deal, man? Good morning to you, my brother. Hey, for real, for real. Thank you for being here. Omar Juarez, what's the deal, man? Top of the morning to you, my brother. For real. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. It's a good day. It's a good day to be in the silver and black. Ray Love, what is the deal, man? Top of the line. The top of the line. What's the deal? For real. Oh, you welcome, girl. Don't trip. Like I said, we all got hard times. You know, we got each other back. You know, prayers out to you. For real. Shit, that we about it. Okay. So let me know in the chat, everybody. How do you feel about this signing of Jacoby Myers, wide receiver, 3-year deal, $33 million, $21 million guaranteed? I'm solid. At 26 years old, 6'2", 200 pounds out of North Carolina State, was with New England, so there is some familiarity of coming from that motherfucker. Oh my God. I did not see that shit happening, y'all. I did not see that shit happen. I did not see that shit happen at all. I was hoping Lazard. But hey, who am I to be choosing? You know what I mean? Who am I to be choosing? Hey, I think that just made that fucking offense that much better too. Because you got a receiver coming off an 800-yard season. You know what I mean? And he's not old. That's 26, bruh. 26. And that's an added fucking, hey, what did they say about, okay, we're going to talk about Garoppolo too, man, because I got to talk about that shit, man, after thinking about this shit, man, for real. You said what was his, his percentage in New England? Wide receiver, he, let's see, receiving, he averaged 12 yards of reception. 12 yards of reception for 804 yards. And 6 TDs on the season. And that was just last year. Every year he improved. Yep. He improved every year, especially in the touchdown category. Yard-wise, he had a better year in 2021 with 866 yards, but he still broke the 800 barrier. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, hey, that's a good number 2 wide receiver. Now you figure this is what your offense is going to look like right now. Devontae Adams is your number 1 wide. Your number 2 wide is going to be Jacoby Myers. Your slot is Renfro. Your tight end is Waller, and your running back is Josh Jacobs. What the fuck are they creating? What the fuck it's like they in the kitchen with a big old pot, some baking soda, cooking up some yak. You feel me? It's like they cook some yak up. Where they gonna have a dope ass offense. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna make sure that Garoppolo, as long as he stay healthy, like I said, he doesn't have to do too much. But we're gonna touch on that too, though, for real. Job Radio Raiders are working with Jordan Jr. in the next couple hours. Oh yeah. Boy, I hope that happens. I think it's only day 2. They might shake a tail feather and fool around and restructure some more contracts to free up some money. Because right now, before now, Jacoby Myers, we were at $24 million left under the cap. And if Jacoby Myers is coming in making 11 mil a year on average, that means 11. I got to see the specifics of the contract though, but I'm assuming about 11 million, 3 years, 33 mil, 11 per, you know what I mean? Unless they got it scaled up later on into the contract or scaled down. I don't know exactly how they constructed the contracts, but on average 11 a year. So that means that leaves us with like 13 mil. They got to maneuver and do something. But I think they got action though, because they already did Max Crosby's contract. You can go in and do Chandler Jones. You can do Colton Miller, you probably could touch Waller and Renfro too if need be. All you're doing is converting some of that per year money into a signing bonus, and that lowers the per year average. Therefore, you're not taking a hit in the salary cap. You just freed up money. You know what I mean? Hey, that's the beauty about these contracts, bro. And it's a win-win. You know what I mean? Rather than me being a player and waiting to get like majority of my money over so many years, they'll take some of it and give it to me right now. You know what I mean? As a signing bonus, so I don't have to wait till later. Who don't want to get paid now? You know what I mean? Shit, give me some of my shit now then. I'm still gonna be making annual salary, just not as much because you're gonna skim it and give it to me now. It's like an advancement, but you don't pay no what you call it on it though. So hey, we'll see what happens. I don't think we're done. Let Poyer come in through this bitch, boy. But you know what? Hey, this offense is fucking loaded. You think about it. Hey, anybody has word on Jakob Johnson, fullback? Did they bring him back? Is he under contract? Let me see. Because I would love to have him come back, especially in the blocking, like he has been, and then also out the backfield as a receiver. He was a nice complimentary piece to be able to mix it up with him out there every now and then. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, bruh. You ain't lying. Hey, for real on the Bay. Day 2, shit, hey, because now the market is starting to settle. You know what I mean? Shit gets, it's like being in the river. You know what I mean? Motherfucking fish is kicking up all that sand on the bottom and it's cloudy, but you let that shit settle and then you can see clearly. Like, okay, there's a fish there, fish there, fish there. So you'll be able to see, hey, shout out to Twine, outdoors, you know what I mean? Yes, sir, outdoors. You gotta throw a little fishing analogy in there. But you let the dust settle. And now the prices start to settle with that and get down to something that's more realistic. A lot of people like to shoot their load from the get-go just so they can get a certain motherfucker first. But then when the free agency started settling down and then now everybody gets their real value, now you start getting out there and get you good quality depth. I think depth in free agency, you know what I mean? You might get 1 or 2 starters, but overall I think it's depth to add. And then what you do is, like they say, you build your team through the draft. So you hit the draft with the potential of other cornerstones you can add to this franchise that will be starters from day one, or group them to be starters. You know what I mean? Let them compete for it. But first, second, third rounders, you pretty much, you'll slot them in. So I can see DT. I can see especially linebacker. You know what I mean? But you can't go wrong on the defense in the trenches, like they say, offensive line, defensive line, because they're all going to be needed. Anybody on the line is going to be needed because injuries do occur, and you got to be ready, next man up. You know what I mean? So they drafted 2 of everything last year, two offensive linemen, 2 defensive tackles last year. But that was later on in the round. That was, to me, I think some people overachieved, like Parham, to be drafted. Well, nah, because last year's draft kind of pushed a lot of shit down because of C-19, and you gave a lot of people another opportunity to go back into school when they started closing shit, and you know what I mean? They gave them another opportunity. So that forced last year's draft to be real deep, because you had people who went back for 1 year and started coming out with the regular seniors and juniors that made themselves eligible for the draft. So you pretty much had a double load. You know what I mean? That's why it was so deep. That's why you can get the pieces that we got later on in the draft and they panned out. You know what I mean? Or you still got to, some of them you still got to work with. Britton Brown, 7th round pick, still work with him. Work with him. Why not? He's a running back. Running back lifespans is not that long in the NFL. For real. Oh, shit. He got me a 4-leaf clover. The motherfucking, that's not a horseshoe. That's a motherfucking magnet. Man, oh shit, fucking maybe a magnet might work, attract some good luck. You know what I mean? Oh shit, it's all good. Shit, I'm a matter of fact, let me keep my eyes open. Cause usually when one motherfucking move happen, that don't mean it's the end. That does not mean it's the end. So hold on, let me get back on this motherfucker. Everybody getting yeah, we got our number 2 wide receiver, bro. I did not see this shit happen. I could not have guessed that motherfucker on my best day. I didn't even think about that shit, because I thought maybe, well, like I said, my opinion, I wanted personally Lazard because I like that size. You know what I mean? You just imagine, you get down into the red zone. Not only do you got a 6'6" tight end, you got a 6'5"? Lazard is a 6'5" fucking wide receiver. Those are 50-50 balls all day long in the end zone. Back of the end zone, side of it, you know what I mean? So those, you just toss it up and let the motherfuckers go get it. Over them little short ass 6-foot even corners that they're gonna have on them. Yeah, Sean, we just announced that when we came on, bro. Hey, that's our number 2. And I expect us to go into the draft and still draft another wide receiver, maybe even more. You know what I mean? Maybe in free agency, you might get like the cheap ones, like about a meal ticket. Somebody that just want to come here for a year to add depth to our receiving core. Because we don't have, if Mac Hollins is gone, he's gone. And then what about what's the name that nobody liked? Alicia, motherfucker, I was getting ready to say Alicia Keys. Motherfucking Keisha Cole. You know what I mean? Free agent gone as well. But then I know we did some future tenders to a couple of wide receivers. So maybe they have an opportunity to make the roster depth, you know what I mean, in that rotation. But hey, we keep it deep where no matter who's out on that field, they produce, bruh. That's all the fucking motherfucking needed. You feel me? Raider being, what's the deal? All right, man. You have a good day too, Ben. For real. Yeah, I'm going through these chats right now, man. Waiting for more news to pop up. Cause hey, they just got this shit cracking, boy. They done fucked up and they the keys to the motherfucking. Yeah, everybody talking about that shit. Hey, I just hit that shit. Just hit my phone. I'm like, oh, going live now. Fuck that shit. I'm going live now. Let's see if we can get Okay, let's listen to this shit. I'm gonna play it for y'all. Hopefully y'all can hear this shit.
Las Vegas Raiders sources say it is a deal for 3 years, $33 million, gets $21 million guaranteed. This deal negotiated to the wee hours of the night and this morning by agent Drew Rosenhaus and Robert Bailey, along with Raiders general manager Dave Ziegler. And now for the Las Vegas Raiders, they get big-time offensive weapons. Force Jimmy Garoppolo.
Man, they loading up.
3-year deal set to be their starting quarterback. And now another new...
Nigga. Did I hit mute? Oh, when it switched around. Dumbass. Dumbass lunatic. Boy, I tell you. Sometimes what my dad used to say, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. Shout out to my pops. Omar Juarez. Nah, shit. That's not a bit much. Y'all forget what? Zay Jones got $10 million from Jacksonville? That's what the number 2 was. You think Zay Jones was the number 1 receiver in Jacksonville? When they had Kirk? Kirk was the first wide receiver. It's usually going to be the first number 1 wide receiver, depending on who he is, 20 to 25 mil. Second wide receiver, depending on who he is going to be anywhere from 10, 11, 12. 11. And he's proven he's coming off a year where he had 800 yards on a team that was switching up quarterbacks. With 6 touchdowns. What did Devontae Adams have last year? He had what, 14? Did he have 14? I can't remember how many. I know Devontae had. So he had half of what Devontae had. So just those two together in your receiving core could have brought in, I think it was 14, bruh. Hold on, let me double check, man. I forgot what it was. Devontae Adams. Yeah, that 11 mil is not. That's not overpaying for a wide receiver too. Like I said, Zay Jones got 10 million last year, and that was before the salary cap jumped up 16 mil. You know what I mean? Let me see something real quick. Yeah, Devontae Adams had 14 touchdowns last year. 14. And you figure Jacoby Myers had 6, so he did half of that. That balanced out well to me. Half of what your number 1 is, he's a number 2. Half the salary, half the touchdowns. So together, those motherfuckers alone, if he would have been here last year, they could have had 20 touchdowns just amongst those two. 20 touchdowns. Yep, 20 touchdowns. And Devontae had 15 yards per reception. Jacoby Myers had 12. That is a nice compliment to fucking Devontae Adams, bruh. If you looking at the production by the numbers, that's a good added production because that shows me he's consistent. You don't just accidentally get 800 yards in the season, damn near 1,000, and he only played 14 games. Mind you, Jacoby Myers played 14 games. 3 games he missed. So he could have had 1,000. Easy. He could have had 1,000. They're loading this offense. Hey, this offense might. Okay, now let's talk about the Garoppolo shit. Okay, there's pros and cons with this dude, bruh. Everybody knows this. The cons is this motherfucker's injuries. Um, it's his health. You know what I mean? Um, but I do believe the reason why he was somewhat successful with the Niners, and everybody knows this already, is by what they put around him. Right? I think that's what the Raiders are doing right now. They're putting, but see, they're not just pieces for right now. Like, look at Jacoby Myers. You think he's just gonna play? Most likely it's a 3-year deal, but it's probably only 2 because out of that 33 million, only 21's guaranteed, right? 21's guaranteed. That means your guaranteed money is gone after 2 years. That third year is just a dummy year to stretch shit out. Always pay attention to the guaranteed money. So 2 years, just like Garoppolo was only here for 2 years, no more. But he's still young enough. In 2 years, he'll only be 28. You could still bring him back on a new deal. And in 2 years, you're looking at a possibility of the salary cap jumping about 30 plus million in 2 years. So the money, like I said, don't worry about the money. The money, these teams find ways to get money, bruh. Like I look at fucking the Saints. I don't know how the fuck they signed Derek Carr, and they're like fucking 15 mil over the cap. You know what I mean? But there's loopholes everywhere, bro. It sets these teams to be successful. You know what I mean? So you can just maneuver around contracts and free up money all day long for real. That's why they even got the post June 1st election to spread out a salary over like 5 years, so you take a lesser hit. You know, they got all kind of things you can do, bro. Omar Warwick said he don't want to hear it. So what, you just want to go out there with just what, Devontae Adams by himself? You think Devontae Adams could have got like 1,800 or 2,000 yards? He could have got 2,000 yards and got all the touchdowns and play every snap like he has been doing. Come on, bro. We gotta use common sense. You need a motherfucker. Look it. What do you think? What makes Kansas City win the Super Bowl? They had more than one fucking weapon at wide receiver that was productive. What you think the Chicago Bears been doing? They getting wide receivers. You know what I mean? Shit. Who else? Oh, yeah, because they traded for the Bears got the that's right, the wide receiver from Carolina. They adding weapons for their young quarterback. And I do believe the Raiders will draft a quarterback in this year's draft. No doubt. No doubt. It's going to be a simple handoff when Garoppolo is done. A simple handoff. All the rookie quarterback got to do is learn, groom, and don't drop the baton. That's it. Do not drop the baton in this relay. Hey, Ziggler in the kitchen cooking dope. Hey, but what Sebo said? Birds in the kitchen, palms itching. Yeah, that's Ziggler. Ziggler got that motherfucking apron on, man. That motherfucker got that big pot with the baby food jars. Got the motherfucking baking soda. This motherfucker, man, with the birds in the kitchen, palms itching. Let's go. Come on, I know he ain't done. Shit, I hope we get some more news while we still live. Shit.
Another New England time and
Motherfuckers know they loading up, bro. Even these motherfuckers announcing this shit saying the Raiders is loading their offense up for Garoppolo. Because that was proven why it worked in San Francisco, because they were loaded. But I think our offense has weapons that's a little more upgrade than what the Niners got. They don't have a running back like Josh Jacobs. Yeah, they got Debo, but Debo ain't fucking Devontae Adams. Now they got a good tight end in Kittle. But overall, and I think our offensive line was ranked better than theirs as well in pass protection. So We just gotta wait and see, bro. We can't just look at one piece of the puzzle and be like, this puzzle is whack. Shit, where are the other pieces at? You gotta wait on the other pieces. Oh my goodness, man. All right, hold on. Let me. I'm trying to talk and be the bearer of good news. You know what I mean? Ooh, man, let Poyer be the next motherfucking shooter drop. Let him be the next man, bruh. If Poyer gets signed today, I say everybody, we might have to have a moment of silence for Trayvon Morg. I think he'd be out I think they're gonna trade him. I don't think but I don't, man, because he's still on a rookie deal, so he's not breaking the bank. And maybe Poyer. Do you think Poyer could put Morg under his wing and like help coach him up like a coach on the field to help him develop? Because he would have to do the same thing with Palomau being undrafted last year. There might be that dude able to get these young safeties together and be like, look, check this out. This is how we got to do this shit. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there, y'all. I'm just throwing out ideas. Whatever moves the Raiders make, all I've been saying forever, just make sure it makes fucking sense. It makes sense. That's all I ask. I may not agree totally on the individual, but if I understand why you did it, like, come on now, let's all be honest. A lot of us don't like Garoppolo, but you understand why they did this shit. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. You know what I mean? For one, it didn't cost as much as what these other motherfuckers is getting at quarterback. Two, we didn't have to give up no draft picks, so now we can still use those picks on defensive players in the draft, as well as since Garoppolo did not try to suck us dry for money and we didn't offer him that kind of money, that left us. Matter of fact, that leaves us with money to go out in free agency to bulk up the defense. Because so far before today, the other two signings were defensive secondary players. You know what I mean? So they are thinking defense. It's just interesting to know what the next moves they make. You know, and if Poyer is the next one, bruh, hey, you get the back end of that fucking secondary, and then I expect to hear something like, because I heard they want to get Rock Ya-Sin back. They want to re-sign him at corner, which I agree with. As long as he can stay healthy, he's productive. You know what I mean? But then you add depth and you add the right pieces that what Graham thinks would fit what we're trying to do. And then you hit the draft and you get your young future out the draft. I'm talking about defensive tackles. I'm talking about edge rushers. I'm talking about linebackers. I'm talking about corners. Get some young blood up in there and groom these dudes. You know what I mean? Let's start really building our defense, because our offense, right now, the way our offense look, you don't need to touch that shit. You do not need to touch that shit. Nope. You focus the defense. You try to build this defense to be just as dominant and potentially scary like this offense possibly could be. You need a balanced ass team. The Raiders, forever and a day, when they were the great Raiders of old, is because they were fucking balanced on both sides of the ball. They had just about as many Hall of Famers on the offensive side of the ball as they did on the defense. I mean, hands down. Hands down. You even go look at, even when we lost to Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl in 2002, look at the defense and the offense. Yeah, you had Jerry Rice, Tim Brown, but then you look on defense, you got Rod Woodson, you got Charles Woodson. You know what I mean? You got that kind of shit. It was balanced. They had just as many Hall of Famers on one side of the ball as they did the other. Let's get dominant players on the defensive side to equate to exactly the dominant players we have on offense. If we have a balanced team, a lot of those 9 games we lost last year by less than a touchdown would not have came out that way. Would not have came out that way. If the defense could have made one more stop to prevent the other team from scoring just one more time, or if our offense could have scored just one more time, those games would have been, that was 9 wins we could have had. 9 wins we lost by less than, not even 7, less than 6. 6 or less. So we got the capability. We just got to put it all together. And the only thing we can do is we hope and pray. Jimmy, listen to me, Jimmy. All right, Jimmy. Stay healthy, bruh. Eat you some good meals, pop your vitamins, you know what I mean? Work out, you know what I mean? Take yoga so you can be more flexible so your bones just don't break easy, or you treat every joint from your ankle to your knee to your hip as if you were rehabbing. Strengthen every joint, your shoulders, your elbows, all that shit, bruh. And don't try to overcompensate for your penis size, okay? No, I'm just fucking with y'all. Don't overcompensate to try to be, don't try to, I'm going to show everybody. Don't have that mentality. Have the mentality, I'm going to get him the ball. Devontae's getting the ball. I'm getting Jacoby Myers the ball. Renfro, Waller, Josh Jacobs, pass action. Play action pass. Bruh, just do what you're supposed to do. Don't try to over fucking think it. Don't try to, I'm going to thread the needle between three defenders on. No. Go through your reads, your progression. Take the man that's open. Don't forget, see, that's one thing about Carr that kind of pissed me off is when he went through his reads, sometimes he would overlook one of the fucking targets he could have went to. We've seen that many a times. It's kind of like he gets kind of antsy in the pocket and he try to force feed shit, and that's when shit unravels and doesn't work out in your favor. But just take a deep breath. Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm talking to you, man. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Shit. You sit your monkey ass down and you do everything you can to develop a rapport with your weapons, because these guys are going to make you look good. Your job is not to make them look good. Their job will be to make you look good long as you throw passes that can be completed. That's all you got to do. Don't try to overdo shit. I hate when a fucking quarterback has hella weapons and he tries to overdo the shit. Don't get cocky. Stay within the offense. Get your weapons the ball. Let them make the big play. You still going to reap the benefits. The touchdown they get is going on your record as well. The completions is going on your record, which also gives you a QBR, which also gives you your percentage of completion rate. All that shit's still going to come to you with their success. So just stay within the system, bruh. That's all. I pray and hope, bruh. I didn't want you. A lot of Raider fans didn't want you. But we got you now. So shit, like I always say, I'll give a fuck about the name on the back of the jersey. If you rocking the silver and black, I got to get behind you. But you got to be able to put your all into what you're trying to do with this team. Don't fucking fuck this up, all right? Don't fuck this up, Garoppolo. You have an opportunity to get back into a system that you came into the league learning. You should remember this shit. If not, refresh your course. And now you got weapons that you did not have in New England. New England did not have weapons like this when you were there. So now you're a veteran. You've been around. And here's another thing. Let me show you how historical what your fucking pilgrimage from New England to the Niners to the Raiders, what that represent. Jim Plunkett did that same pilgrimage. Jim Plunkett was drafted by the motherfucking New England Patriots, 1971, number 1 overall. It didn't work out. He goes to the Niners. It didn't work out. He ends up with the Raiders and wins 2 Super Bowls. Let's repeat history. Do it again. Because you're a stopgap. I believe you're a stopgap. If they go draft a young quarterback, you're going to be a stopgap. But while you're here, fuck tomorrow, fuck yesterday, worry about right now. This is the only shit you control. Go out there and ball the fuck out. Ball the fuck out. You got weapons around you. You got a good offensive line. It could be greater, but I don't think the Raiders are done with this offensive line. unless they start moving these young, talented guys in the starting roles. Illuminor, he's probably gone. Fuck it, throw Parham in that bitch. You know what I mean? Free agency, go get you a good veteran tackle. Maybe Wiley from Kansas City that is real stout when it comes to motherfucking protecting the quarterback on the right side. You know what I mean? So, man, bruh, we ain't got no fucking choice. We ain't got no choice. They signed him. He's a Raider. So fuck it. You a Raider? I gotta fuck with you until you show me not to fuck with you no more. But there should be no excuse. Now all we need is for the Raiders to go into this draft and free agency and let's get this defense right. Let's go get some dogs out there. You know what I mean? Let's go get Max Crosby some teammates. You know what I mean? Let's go get him some guys that fit the mold that he came out of. A motor that don't stop, loves the game of football, never quits, plays from whistle to whistle. Get those kind of guys on this motherfucking team. Guys that will rip your fucking head off on defense. Let's get a team full of motherfucking Max Crosby. Can we do that? Is your draft board, Ziegler, this is for y'all. Is your draft board set up to go get some motherfucking dogs? And I ain't talking about no motherfucking chihuahuas, no teacups. I want American bulldogs, pit bulls, Corsicos. I want all that shit. I want these motherfuckers to fear us like they used to do. When the Raiders used to get off the bus, motherfuckers looked at us like, fuck. We in for a long day. Can we do that again? Can we get a defense that make motherfuckers know it's going to be a long fucking day today? Pack your motherfucking lunch. Make sure you tell your mama you love her because you might not make it home today after the game. We need them kind of motherfucking players. The Jack Tatums. You know what I mean? We need the old school, nigga, knock your teeth down your throat type shit. But within the rules, though. But still be aggressive. Relentless. I don't want to see just one person or two people tackling the motherfucker with the ball. I want to see 5 or 6 motherfuckers around that ball. Swarm their ass. Swarm their ass. Let these motherfuckers know they done fucked up and played the wrong team on the right motherfucking day. That's where we got to take this shit back to. I'm tired of having defenses that's fucking mediocre. Not even middle of the pack. These motherfuckers is the bottom of the pack. Give us the defense we deserve as fans. Where's the big hits? The stopping a motherfucker on 4th and 1 in their tracks. You know what I mean? Interceptions, forced fumbles, all that shit. Where's those defenses of old? That's what we need to build. We need a terrible, and I don't mean terrible by production. I'm talking about terrible by their attitude. Go out there on that field and be terrible. Make these motherfuckers know it's going to be a long day. You better have some milk of magnesia. You better have some motherfucking Epsom salt in the locker room for that other team to soak they fucking bones in after you get done hitting their ass all fucking day long. That's what we need. If we can build a defense like that, we are unstoppable with the offense that's already in place. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. All right. I'm getting juice, y'all, because I'm seeing if they do this shit right, we can be okay. We can be okay. Nah, A-Bomb, we don't suicide. We homicide. Get that shit right. We 187 all the way. We ain't hanging ourselves in a jail cell with our shoelaces. Hell no, but we'll choke the shit out of a motherfucker that ain't in the silver. We'll choke the fuck out of them and take their lunch money. Put them in a rear naked choke. You feel me? I don't believe that shit. Carr ain't never made the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Even though Garoppolo ain't won the shit, hell, they went up against Kansas City. What the fuck you think is gonna happen? The AFC just a dominating ass division. So I mean conference. So now you got Garoppolo on the AFC. We'll see what happens. You got to give him all the tools to win. He's one of those kind of quarterbacks. Same thing with Core. You got to give him all the tools. Why you think he went to New Orleans? You think he went to New Orleans because they didn't have a defense? And he wanted to be the one to be on the main stage? But this is what you got to understand, Omar. We do got glaring needs, but we got the fucking money and the motherfucking draft picks to fix it. What do you think we're going to go into the draft? You think we're going to just draft all offense and just what? Only 2 defensive players? They set themselves up for this shit. Look, you go get Jacoby Myers. Now that's one less fucking draft pick. You have to use a high draft pick for a number 2 receiver if you couldn't get one. You know what I mean? This is the first time I've known this team is truly lopsided. You know what I mean? Like the offense is like the offense is done. There's nothing you need to do to the offense. The defense, you need corners, safeties, linebackers, defensive tackles, defensive ends. You need, goddamn it, you need some new mouthpieces. You need chin straps. You know what I mean? It's a lot. Hey, Michael Guerrero, shout out to you, man. You need a lot of shit on defense. So now you got the motherfucking resources to go ahead and handle that shit. It'd be different if both the offense and defense was exactly the same. Then it's like, damn, we got to split these 11 picks down the middle. We got to spend 6 on defense and 5 on offense. You don't even have to do that shit. You can even maneuver around to get higher quality type players on defense. You know what I mean? You can easily turn your second round pick back into the first round. You could trade back into it to get another high quality pick. You know what I mean? They got the resources to do that shit. Last year, we didn't have a first and a second. There wasn't really no resources. They did what they could do with what we did have, and they moved around in that draft and targeted people and went after them. But now, you got 11 fucking picks in a 7-round draft. 11. And that's just now. What happens if, say for instance, your pick comes up at number 7? And there's multiple players that you got graded high on your draft board. A defensive tackle, a lockdown corner, even maybe a quarterback. That one of them motherfuckers will still be there if you move back 2-3 spots. Maybe it's a quarterback you don't even fucking want that early. That's not supposed to go that early, but another team wants them. Fuck it, you want them? Hey, we back up. Hey, give us your second. Matter of fact, give us your second and give us this and that, and we'll swap first. Bro, they got action at doing a lot of shit. You can move up, you can move down. Hey, we got Jimmy G's porn double in the house. What's that, Jimmy? Jimmy, how's it going, Jimmy? Oh man. Man, I'm fucking sweating like a motherfucker, boy. All right, let me see something. I gotta keep checking on these fucking updates. What the fuck is asking? They be asking me some dumbass questions on. I ain't gonna say that shit because they might be watching. Hey, they be asking me some crazy ass questions. I'm like, what that question got to do with today? They asked me questions about shit over 20 years ago. Like, what do you think about, bro? I'm the same shit I thought about then. Yeah, yes, sir. Let's see. Hold on. All right. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, man. So it's interesting to see what happens, bro. It's interesting to see these next moves. That's why I said I couldn't wait for free agency because I wanted to see what these motherfuckers do. I was just curious. You know what I mean? I was just curious because we just gonna sit here and speculate all day and be like, Hopefully they get him. I hope they get him. You say hit him again, blackjack. 21. Oh. Yeah, Jamie. Yeah, you think 0-17? Well, shit, you can go ahead and go to the draft and watch him pick number 1 overall then. What you want, Caleb Williams? That's who you want, Caleb? You want Caleb? Shit. Hey, Bomb, you gotta work. You guys gotta go ahead and scrounge between the fucking You gotta get your quarterback out of ICU. That you drafted quarterbacks out of ICU. Oh man. These motherfuckers playing quarterback with catheters and shit up their ass. looking like a puppet on a string. He got a catheter in his penis, in his rectum, in his fucking esophagus. He got motherfucking catheters all over the place. Nigga, Brokeback Mountain type ass quarterbacks y'all got. Them motherfuckers' backs are broken. Motherfuckers dislocating foreskin, fucking up. Oh shit. One of them quarterbacks gonna get caught doing cocaine after the other quarterback's ass in the locker room. Oh shit. Hey, Bob, nobody care who you hate. Nobody care who you hate, man. Shit. Shit, I hate broccoli. I don't be laughing when your ass is eating it. He's eating broccoli. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, motherfuckers, man. Car gone, bruh. Car got repossessed in the middle of the night. Motherfucker backed up with that motherfucking tow truck and snatched his ass up and took him to New Orleans. Like I said, we ain't got no choice but to get behind what we got. Told you all of the 49ers quarterbacks, they all in ICU. Them motherfuckers eating fucking baby food and shit. Motherfuckers eating fucking Jello and yogurt. Getting their bedpan changed. Oh. Oh, see, hey, well, you should know about Plunkett, A-Bomb. You know what? Plunkett wasn't that good from New England when he played with y'all sorry asses back in the day. Plunkett wasn't shit back with y'all until he got here. And we talk about a former number 1 overall pick in 71 with the New England Patriots. And he sat out a year. And like I said about Plunkett had help around him. Plunkett wasn't this. Let's keep it a buck. Plunkett wasn't no fucking Joe Montana. Let's come on now. Come on. Plunkett was no Joe Montana. That motherfucker had weapons on both sides of the ball around him. He had receivers. He had running back, offensive line, defensive line, secondary. There was nothing on those Raider teams back in the day that was weak, period. Nothing. There was no weaknesses on those Raider teams. Thus winning 3 Super Bowls in 6 years. Who you comparing Purdy to? Drunken Miller? Remember Drunken Miller? Virginia Tech? How'd that work out? Old ass quarterback you drafted. I remember people talking about Hooker being 25. Wasn't fucking Drunken Miller like 25 or 26? I think he was. And he sent in that VHS cassette tape to the Niners of him pulling a bus with a rope in his teeth. That motherfucker was pulling a bus. Talk about, nigga, what the fuck they got to do with being a quarterback? Motherfucker pulling a school. Don't let me pull that video up. I remember y'all motherfucking bad times. Y'all really wore bags over your head. Shit. Oh my God. MA5, what's the deal? I told you all they fucking quarterbacks is all laid up in ICU, butt ass naked, trying to massage the wrinkles out of each other's ball sack. Good luck. Motherfucker trying to Botox each other's ball sack to get the wrinkles out. Stay still. Come on, Purdy. Stay still. I'm almost done. I got 4 wrinkles to go. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, man. We got to just wait and see how this shit unfolds. For real. Shit, hey, it seemed like all y'all quarterbacks are dead. They all committed suicide during the season. Motherfuckers breaking shit, getting torn ligaments and elbow, boy. Like they trying to end it. Like they took a 10-story jump. They try to jump head first out of a 10-story building. Like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Head first into an empty swimming pool. Rader, I wasn't saying that Garoppolo was going to scare anybody. I said we need to build a defense too. Hey, the best thing you can ever have is a bomb-ass defense. And that's through history of the NFL. You get a bomb-ass defense 9 times out of 10, you're going to win it all. The 85 Bears did it. The 2000 Baltimore Ravens did it. The 2002 Tampa Bay Buccaneers did it. I mean, you got legit, the Denver Broncos. You know what I mean? They had defenses that, shit, the Raiders. Raiders had bomb-ass defense back when we was in the championship. You know what I mean? We still sit here talking about Lester Hayes needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Yes, he does. Jack Tatum. You know what I mean? They had motherfucking hitters. Lyle Alzado and all kind of crazy motherfuckers on this team on both sides of the ball. Rest in peace to Gene Upshaw, one of the best offensive linemen. Art Shell, one of the best offensive linemen. Come on, bruh. Otto, come on, bruh. The list goes on. He said, Big Worm said a losing culture. How's it a losing culture? What, because we lost in year 1? No, why nobody said that about Gruden when he sucked ass his year 1 returning to the Raiders? Nobody said that shit. And everybody keeps saying, well, the Raiders made the playoffs last year. After being 4 years in Gruden's system, it took 4 years to get to the playoffs. We only in year 1 with motherfucking McDaniels. Year 1. And Devontae Adams breaks who record? Tim Brown? What, that's an accident in that offense? Josh Jacobs breaks who record? Bo Jackson? Most yards in a game? What? In the same season? With the 12th overall ranked offense, scoring 23 points a game? Do you know who led the league in scoring last year? Kansas City. You know how many they averaged? 29 points. They only scored 6 more points a game than us. And that's including us playing in a game against the Saints where we scored nada. So that brought down our average. Yeah, y'all need to start fact checking and quit drinking the Kool-Aid that these outside motherfuckers is trying to serve you. Oh, Jim Jones ass motherfucking Kool-Aid drinking ass. Killing all the kids and everybody in the village. Stop drinking that shit. Do some research. That's one thing. Motherfuckers be spitting opinions like it's facts, man. Y'all got it twisted. You're supposed to base your fucking opinions off of facts. Man, for real. Motherfuckers always, they say, what you calling ain't a good coach. What, Josh McDaniels? In his first season? And he got two motherfuckers on the same team breaking records that stood for over 25 fucking years. Nobody, and we had Randy Moss. You know what I mean? We had Tim Brown and it was Tim Brown's record that we broke, that Devontae Adams broke. There's never been another Bo Jackson ever in football. But yet Josh Jacobs breaks his record with over 200 something yards in a game. Ain't been done since Bo Jackson. Come on, bro. Motherfuckers need to start looking at the numbers. The numbers is not gonna lie. When you get your fat ass on a scale and that motherfucker say 350, nigga, the motherfucker ain't lying. Shit. The motherfucker ain't lying. You a fat ass. You know what I mean? That's why I said motherfuckers need to stop drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. You listening to all these old whack-ass motherfuckers on YouTube that's just gonna preach, pull shit out their ass and give it to you as scripture. Here's the new word. Motherfucker, that's a handful of shit. The fuck you trying to make me read? You don't just accidentally break records. You just don't accidentally have a top 12 offense. You don't just accidentally have a top 10 offensive line if you fucking trash. Who was the worst team in football this year? The Bears? The Bears was the worst team because they had the number one pick, right? What records did they break this year? Where was their offense ranked and their defense ranked? Why did they suck ass this year? You know what I mean? Their stats is showing you that they sucked ass. They got the number one overall pick. Our defense was fucking horrible. It doesn't matter if you score 23 points if you give up 24. Simple math. Addition through subtraction. If you scoring 23 points a game, bruh, we were in the top, I think it was the top, well, we know it was top 12 overall offense, but scoring, we was up there. Kansas City on these average 29 fucking points a game. You mean to tell me we couldn't score one more touchdown or stop one more touchdown? Look at the 9 games we lost. The 9 games we lost were all less than fucking 6 points. Less than 6. So you mean to tell me that we were in every game? There was games that we were 20-0, and then what happened? The defense gave up how many points to lose? When you go up 20-0 at halftime, you're not supposed to take your foot off their neck. You put your foot on their neck till them motherfuckers stop moving. Till you get the last bit of life out their bitch ass. And that's what the defense did not have. Defense did not have a killer instinct. They was not gonna kill shit, and they wasn't gonna let nothing die. You need some assassins on that fucking field. You know what I mean? You need some killers out there for real, some riders. Motherfuckers ain't scared to cock back and shoot. Getting these old pussy ass motherfuckers on defense. Look, when you watch them playing, they taking wrong angles. They trying to arm tackle. What the fuck happened? What happened to the fundamentals of wrapping a motherfucker up? You trying to hit a motherfucker with a hard hit, he bounces off and get an extra 10 yards. What kind of bullshit? Who's teaching these motherfuckers how to, or who's not teaching these motherfuckers? That's what I want to know. Motherfuckers can't tell me anything different. Can't tell me a damn thing different. The numbers don't never fucking lie. The numbers is plain as day telling you what these motherfuckers do. So what if a motherfucker, you gonna have coaches you don't like. But if his motherfucking game plan works, you ride with that shit. What, you thought he's gonna come to the Raiders and automatically know his whole motherfucking players on his team, what they can and can't do in his system, which they never played in before? Just like I said, look at what Josh Jacobs. First 3 games, you wouldn't give him the ball at all. But then when you later on start seeing what he can do, you start giving him the ball. Doesn't that what coach is supposed to do? Adjust to the abilities of your players? Didn't he do that with Josh Jacobs? I'm wondering, since Josh Jacobs did lead the league in rushing, did he not give Josh Jacobs the ball like he deserved to after learning what he can do? You got to know your personnel. It's just like when you go to a job and you say you become a manager and you go to a job, you don't know none of these motherfuckers you're managing, but you got to learn them as they go. You got to learn about them as they go. What's their strengths? What their weaknesses? You put them over here, try them out over in this department, see what if they can get down with it. If they can't, then you put them over here thinking, oh, I think he'll be better suited for this. It takes a fucking year to learn this shit. And then when he found out what Josh Jacobs was good at and what he can do in his offense, you mean to tell me he didn't adjust his offense? Yes, the fuck he did. How else did Josh Jacobs lead the league in rushing? What, by accident he fell forward for over 1,000? Oh, could have got 2,000 yards if he would have known what he had at the day one of the season. But what do you think is going to happen next year? What do you think Josh McDaniels is going to know about Josh Jacobs week 1 next year? Give him the motherfucking ball. Hey, shout out, man. I'm up here. Hold on, real quick. I gotta get to the super chat, man. I gotta get this shit. Did I pass that shit up? My computer be tripping. NorCal, bro. I'm trying to catch up to your chat, bro. Hold on. I appreciate you. Damn, that motherfucker way up there. Hey, thank you though, NorCal, man. Thank you for that chat, man. Super chat, man. I appreciate you, my brother, for real. Oh, I gotta do. Hey, Dirty told me I gotta I gotta give you the thank you, bruh. I gotta give you the thank you. Let's do the thank you. Hold on. I think this is it. Thank you for your supporting of the channel, man. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it for real. That's just a little thank you. You know what I mean? A little gratitude. You know what I mean? How we doing that shit right now? He said, thank you, Jesus. The gaffer, you stupid. Hey, for real though. Oh, Jimmy G's, hey, for real. Hey, Jimmy G gonna have a ball in Vegas because you know they have the this is where they have the adult film awards at. Is out here. Yes. He gonna be there every year. Today's special guest presenting the best deep throat, Jimmy Garoppolo. Yay! That motherfucker gonna be presenting awards and shit. For real. She said, Gabby said, hey, I see butts. See more butts? Remind me of the Simpsons episode. Yeah, is Seymour there? Seymour who? Seymour Butts? Is there a Seymour Butts? Oh shit. Boot ties. Some butts, plural. Yes, indeed. He said, can we hey, as Raiderettes, put them on the sideline with the pom-poms? Man, for real. I'd be like, oh shit. I've been eating a hot dog. I got mustard on my mouth. I ain't got no napkin. Hey, can you come wipe it with your Can you come lick it off with the other lips? Oh, shit. Shit. That ain't no torture. Just make sure you got a couple of Tic Tacs before you start trying to torture us. We don't want no, I know you be talking shit. You gonna need some Tic Tacs and some scope. Shout out to everybody out there in the chat, man. We're gonna see what other news drops today. We don't know, but we're gonna find out. Just gotta be patient to see what Ziggler got up his sleeve. Like I say, we don't know what the fuck happens until it happens, because they said they was working on the Jacoby Meyer contract since last night. So I didn't know. I ain't heard nothing about the shit. That's why I be suspect of these motherfuckers that's supposed to be in the media that always want to leak some shit out. That's like, how the fuck you know? These motherfuckers, we don't leak shit. You know, we don't know what the Raiders is doing until they do it. Facts. For real. Shit, I ain't gonna cry. I'm all out of tears. Shit, hey, I like to drink, so whether we win or lose, I'm drinking depending on the reason. I'm taking a shot because I'm happy we won. I'm taking a shot because I'm pissed off we lost. But the bottom line is, I get to take a shot. I get to take a shot. That's the beauty of it. Shit, 1-5, shit. Hey, it's better than going to the Super Bowl and losing. Then you got to go back next year and do it all over again. You got to start all over. Hey, you ever see that? What's that game? That TV show game they used to have? American Warrior. Remember we go through the obstacle course? Remember the one where the motherfucking got the punching thing that knocked motherfuckers off into the water? Then they get disqualified, or sometimes they got to start all over again. Yeah, that shit sucks ass. Hey, shout out to Gravy Man for the super, bruh. Hey, I got you too, bruh. Hey, thank you, Gravy, for the support, dog. For the support, dog. I got you, dog. Hey, we ain't done. We ain't done. We got some shit. Hold on, let me get it. Let me find it. Hold on. Let's go. Damn, I think I'm in love. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Like she told me, come here. I'm coming. Oh, my bad. I came. She said, come here. I'll be like, I came. You late, girl. I came. Oh, shit. She be like, come here. She be like, come here. And I'll be like, I can't. You're like, why? Because I came. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that one in the middle. Yeah, I think she pregnant. She said you doing the same dance, right? You better watch out, girl. You better watch out. You tell me to come here, I'll be like, I came. It's too late. I can't come. I came. Motherfucker, hey, you know how motherfucker be saying, oh, I'm coming. I'll be like, I'm coming. What you mean you coming? Because I did it already. I'm coming. Oh, shit. All right, y'all. Let me jump off all this motherfucker, man. I'm having a ball. I gotta take my ass to bed, bruh. You know what I mean? Got 2 more nights of this work shit that was on and cracking this weekend. Tomorrow is really the official where motherfuckers could put pen to paper tomorrow on these contracts. More shit should jump off today. But hey, thank you guys for pulling up. To anybody that's here for the first time, all I ask, it don't cost $1. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, man. I will be back tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. We will cover over any other moves that the Raiders make, potential moves that they can make, and see the when the Raiders decide to go ahead and bring these guys to the facility to sign off, and also have them be able to talk to the media if they do that. But it'll be interesting, you know what I mean, to see what is said from Garoppolo and the other guys that we picked up as well. But it's going to be interesting. We're not done. This is only day 2. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for being here, man. I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance. Y'all have been watching Free Agent Frenzy, the motherfucking legal tampering day 2. Tomorrow, the frenzy really jumps off. Like I said, you get to finally put pen to paper and actually become members of those teams that went out and got your services. So with that being said, you guys enjoy your day. Be blessed. Make it back home to your loved ones. And I will see you guys here tomorrow. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, right here on Raiders Allegiance with your boy Lunatic Raider, man. I'm out this bitch.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
How about it, you creep, you lunatic?